Two modules that you'll be presenting. There's the movement screening module and the mobility and stability module. Give people a bit of a sneak peek, Lucia, into what they can expect to be doing firstly and what they can expect to take away from the event.
Yeah, so the first one, so the movement screening, is all about, I guess, self-assessing or how to assess others to look for areas where you might have movement inefficiencies and also finding where your main areas are. So it'll be just, an overall, more generalized view of how to assess and also how to know when to go and seek help. So you can assess yourself to an extent, but there's sometimes a point where you need some professional help. So being able to figure out where that line is. Having assessments that you can retest as well. So I guess from the point of view of gamifying things, having little goals that you can try to reach with mobility and stability, which tends to bore people a little bit.
Yeah.
So how to make mobility fun.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
And then after that, it'll go into the mobility and stability components. So that's how you can learn to mobilize and move in a certain way that you'll actually maintain those benefits, because a lot of people do their mobility in a way that you get a short-term gain, but it doesn't actually tie into their training in any way. It doesn't actually help them in the context of what they're trying to achieve. So it's mobilizing, for your training, mobilizing for your body, and then how to tie in stability work on top of that and why that helps mobilization, and also how to train on top of those two things for the most benefit.
Cool. It sounds like it'll be a real practical approach where you do cover some of the theory, but people will actually leave basically being mini physios. Hey, they can run assessments and they can make some real sort of base level prescriptions to themselves. And as you say, there comes a point where you have to seek specialist help, but people just being able to run self-maintenance, I think, is going to be a real cool takeaway.